出發前睇嗰啲短信嗰啲先，係啦，招人都 send 咗幾個出嚟。哦，睇下先啊，有新，睇下先，籃球有新嘅守衞，就貓嗰隻區爾生物啫喎。呢個睇咗啦，係咯係咯，冇啦。哦，咁樣係啦，出去啦嚇。去艦橋嗰度。
So, how's everything looking?
We'll be able to repair the plating and the propulsion system using chiral printed parts. Fragile's team will pick up any additional materials that are necessary. The nav console I use to read the tar currents isn't broken. I just need a little more time to restore the connection with my hand. Won't be much longer now.
Tarman. He came to visit me in my room.
Hmm?
Thank you. Oh, I see you're holding hands now, eh? Hands allow us to connect, form bonds.
You think you'll ever find your missing hand?
Now that's a bond I doubt will ever be broken.
Looks like we're good to go. We'll see you later.
啊，各有各忙咯，而家要。
Stay safe out there.
Are you excited to head out? So excited. She's here. Oh, there's Fragile.
咦？啊 ，Sam 屋企度有一隻嘅，俾阿小路玩嘅。
Okay. Let's get going.
Hey, be safe out there.
Thank you.
What if you run into trouble on the way?
We'll be fine. Remember, you're talking to the former head of Fragile Express.
嚇，當凳仔坐啊？得唔得㗎？
You two be alright?
We all have dooms. No need to worry about us.
嗯 ，OK。
And we're tougher than you too. Right.
咁啊，信你哋
So
啦
watch。yourself out there.
但係側邊嗰啲凳仔好似仲安全過你坐住隻公仔喎又。
Take care of each other.
Sam, although everyone's hard at work repairing the DHV Magellan, it will unfortunately be some time before we can travel again. Nevertheless, putting our plans on hold is out of the question. We must continue to press on. Extending the chiral network remains our priority. Your next objective is to link up South Fort Knot. Though you'll need to get another site online before that will be possible. And unlike before, the DHV Magellan will be unable to advance to your position after you've expanded coverage. And during this period, you'll need to operate.
哇！呢個推呢個主線真係
Rainy and Tomorrow are gone procuring materials for repairs. And Tarman has his hands full tending to the ship. He'd also like to improve the ship's arsenal as a precautionary measure. And bringing South Fort Knot into the chiral network will be necessary to do that. I say this to reassure you that the whole team is committed to getting the ship back up and running, and that we mean to join you as soon as we can. It's just going to take us a little while, that's all. For now, head to the Phantom Smith shelter and put him on the grid. The associated main order can be accessed via this delivery terminal.
好，睇下咩嚟先。3件細嘅啫。 但係要穿過咗，哇！唔係喎，係要穿係咯，攞翻嚟喎要。拜訪佢啊，佢喺度研究緊焦油沖刷上岸嘅貨物啊，但係有一大堆營者搞到佢唔敢出門啊，要取回貨物，即係唉慘啦！即係要對 BT 啦，一陣間就。要諗下揀咩車好啲，真係。淨係上車都，淨係上都麻煩啊！唔係喎，我冇。睇下先，我冇呢個，我用唔到，我用唔到麥哲倫號啫。但係我可唔可以傳送咧？即係只要我諗辦法傳送咗去哲力學家嗰邊就得啦。但係素材太少，我驚又做唔到啲乜嘢，真係。係啦，唯有咁做啦，不過呢度超級斜，都唔知安唔安全添嘛。不過我好在我係揸，我而家係攞翻啲貨先，而唔係係咯。再唔係嘅，等先。去到呢度到係啦，去到呢度都停一停，跟住我就自己落車行啦。跟住到時我攞完之後先翻嚟攞翻架車走人啦，呢度就係啦。點樣去呢度都係一個問題。哇！呢度真係斜到咧，哎唷！可唔可以將架車泊喺嗰度都成一個問題。哎呀！泊咗喺度先，呢度安全，係啦。攞埋啦，唔爭在。好。跟住武器就應該夠啦。而家着住步可靴同埋絕對，唔係步可骨架同埋絕對靴，血袋都夠，係啦。武器有係啦，應該都夠啦。榴彈發射成2支，機關槍好似仲有嗬？咦？哦，喺晒度係啦。係啦，有咩事真係打就得啦。2支機槍應該唔使2支咁誇張。呢支擺翻上車先。啱先佢話遇到會有營者啊嘛，我記得係營者係睇到嗰啲啊嘛。BT 等先啊，排翻唔係敵人係啦。巡者先係睇到啊，營者係睇唔到嘅。OK， 可以再睇翻個訂單去講話係乜嘢 BT 啦。係啦，營者啫。OK， 唔好俾佢捉到就得啦。上次唔知咩事咧，即係喺 Peccola 嗰個工場嗰度咧，唔知點解成日都睇先換翻對前文靴先係啦。咁啊，基本上行到冇聲噶啦，可以。然之後咧，用唔到嗰即係暗殺嗰個，即係嘅戒佢係一戒個磁帶嗰個。今次試多次啦，唔得我就撇啦，真係。嗱，行到好近啦已經。奇怪真係。有隻紅色 BT 啊，唔理佢啦，取回擱淺物，我而家有3件，呢度1個先，呢度2，第2個、第3個喺邊啊？哦，好彩喺呢個頂度都。哇！成日一陣爬唔爬得翻上去嗰個 雪山嗰度噶，因為頭先我都碌到咁樣啦。嗱，呢區冇 BT 嘅，好攞齊。跟住翻上架車度啦，啊！途中都好多嘢，但係唔執住呢度。我說呢度好似係話係咯，我之前懷疑係有溫泉嗰個地方嚟嘅，結果都係冇嘅，即係佢個溫泉真係都暫時都未知喺邊度住。哇 ，Peccola 嘅貨都喺度，300幾個例，但係可惜我帶唔走，應該試下啦嚇。掉回力鏢得唔得㗎？係唔得嘅，咁啊算啦，你喳喳走嚟。喂，細細隻嘅都有。喂，唔好啊！行下先。喂，好彩！咁明明冇掂到冇成咁都俾佢捉到嘅真係。嗱，而家淨係指後邊啫。跟住就係啦，將啲貨掉上架車度先。武器依然可以留低多陣，係啦，好上車得啦，盡快添啊！架車開始殘添啊！見到啦，見到啦。不過你個 background music 點解好似好熱帶 feel， 即係好森林 feel 又成嘅，完全冇雪山嗰種感覺。咦？哇！呢咩顏色嚟嘅？咁電競嘅？唉，唔好意思啦，燉到貨真係冇辦法，因為
Hey, thanks. Risking your life to cross snowy mountains is a lot to ask of anyone. And rubbing shoulders with BTs to recover someone else's stuff, that's going above and beyond. You're one hell of a guy, seriously. Sit tight. I'll confirm the contents of your cargo right away.
No
issues with this delivery's condition. Thanks. I needed that peace of mind. Good job finding this. Honestly, I'd already written it off as lost. There's no denying your incredible skill, and I really can't thank you enough. I'd like you to put this shelter on the chiral network.
好，咁呢度又係跳一跳啦，係啦。又多個連接啦。不過睇嚟嗰咩航太工程嗰個都幾大忽喎，你睇下中間空咗個笪，係咯，嗰個成個都係佢嚟應該。咩㗎？開約爾衝擊炮，以特殊波長發射嘅粒子武器啊，會燒弱開約爾水晶。雖然聲音超級大聲啊，但係開約爾能夠穿透牆壁擊暈人類，對 BT 同埋機甲都有極大傷害，後座力好大，要固定先可以發射。OK。
Now I'm finally online. Accordingly, I was able to analyze the cargo you just dropped off. Seems it was developed with the aid of an unknown technology, which I've taken to calling ghost tech. From what I can tell, it reacts to chiral radiation on a specific wavelength. The reason I mention it is because the chiral shock cannon data I shared with you is the product of research that leverages this principle. The chiral radiation it generates can pass through objects without destroying them. Practically speaking, this means you can incapacitate enemies hiding behind walls and such. It should also deal damage to BTs and mechs as well. It's pretty powerful as far as ranged weapons go. You can't use it without anchoring it to the ground first, though. Makes a lot of noise, too. Gotta think before you fire. You know, even I've heard stories about Higgs and his plans. So if the chiral shock cannon helps you stop him, that'll make my day.
我好樂意開即對攞呢啲嘢射佢。
You should be able to get some new and improved tech to help you out. There's a lot of other folks on this mountain doing specialized research. If you bring them onto the chiral network too, I'm sure they'll hook you up with all kinds of goodies.
睇下先啊，研究啲乜嘢啊？
I came here with the advance expedition, actually. Tagged along with this one researcher. I guess you could say we were like mentor and student. Can't go anywhere without tripping over stranded cargo in these parts, you see. The stuff we found was like nothing we'd ever seen before. Invaluable materials for our scientific pursuits. So, when my mentor was about to leave for South Fort Knot, I realized that I wanted to stay put. I thought that if I got this place on the chiral network, I'd be able to share future discoveries made here much more easily. Moving forward, I expect that my efficiency will increase substantially, allowing me to be of greater use to you and others. Well, I'm familiar with the tar therapist, at least. He's researching potential applications of the stuff as a healing agent.
嚇，招有嚟治療？
Specialty is medicine. He's also well versed in various tar phenomena. If all that sounds interesting, it might be worth seeking him out. However, it doesn't seem like he's posted any urgent orders recently. So I'd say your best bet is to find cargo that didn't make it to him and try to deliver it to his shelter yourself. It's entirely possible he might be able to offer you things neither one of us can possibly imagine.
睇嚟呢個係支線嘅庇護所嚟，支線任務庇護所嗰啲嚟嘅，係啦。
It fires a focused bolt of chiral radiation generated on a very specific wavelength. Packs a powerful punch, and is perfect for incapacitating distant enemies. It's also great against mechs. Even the ones with thick armor should take significant damage from it. Hell, this spectrum of chiral radiation is also proven to be effective against BTs. Its size does make it a touch unwieldy, but it's simply one of the most devastating ranged weapons there is. If you can get South Fort Knot onto the chiral network, I should be able to share the data for this invaluable technology with them. They've got some quality facilities of their own, you know. Bet they could use them to make you something even more impressive. Thanks again. You've been a big help. Definitely couldn't have managed this on my own. I'm still concerned about the armed survivalists to the south of here, not to mention Higgs and his future plans. So I'll be rooting for you to keep on doing what you can to make things better for us all. I don't know if I can come up with anything else to help with that, but I'm willing to give it a try. Your support would be appreciated too. Anyway, I'm prepping some cargo I'd like taken to South Fort Knot. You're headed that way, right? Be warned that this cargo can explode if handled improperly and should be considered extremely dangerous.
咁啊慘啦！頭先我揸下都撞到。
When you take this main order, handle it with the utmost care. Good luck with everything. I'll see you around.
Sam, apologies for the sudden call. Once again, I'm contacting you via our dedicated private line. No one else will be able to listen in on our conversation. I'll get to the point. Has Charlie ever behaved in a manner you felt was suspicious? I ask because his credibility, as routinely calculated by APAS, appears to have dropped sharply. Despite attempting to confirm his credentials via the UCA's National ID Registry, it does not appear anyone has ever actually met the man. It may well be the case that he does not even exist. A ghost, so to speak. I can only hope that my suspicions are unfounded. For now, Sam, proceed to South Fort Knot and put it on the chiral network as planned. It is imperative that we improve the DHV Magellan's capabilities to better contend with Higgs and his forces. And the sooner we connect all of Australia to the network, the better. When you are ready to proceed, you can pick up your next main order from the delivery terminal at this facility.
媽，越嚟越信唔過所有人咁滯，真係個個都有可疑嘅，真係。我附近有冇地方啊？等先，呢個係咪庇護所啊？得啦，啱啦，可以行過去整一整下車。好彩人起喺度啫。唉，真係多謝你。跟住就下個任，睇下去邊度嘅先。有兩個支線人，一個要去呢個送翻俾佢探險家，但係依家唔好住，真係。雖然我好想推主線，但係唔係想想升下支線，但係真係做呢個先啦。呢個係又係啲炸彈危險貨物嚟啊！入到呢度應該即係過埋呢個應該可以，隻船應該喐得啦啩？希望。好，首先要出發維修下架車先，跟住就落山。落山都沿河流行，暫時睇唔到有啲咩危險啊成。係唔知過唔過到河啫，不過貨車過河能力應該 OK 嘅，係咯。哇！5個 L， 睇先會大量傷害嘅攻擊炸藥，小心處理，唔好會避免有劇烈呢個搖晃，係。但唔通我會係咯，都冇噶啦，唔通我開即係揸就咁人拉住嗰個乜鬼話，拉住嗰個懸浮機就咁行過去咩？我隱約見到嗰個係咪營地嚟嘅？攞個瞭望塔睇下先，係啦。好。佢啱晒，呢個擺埋落去架車度先，希望仲夠位啦。每架車係咪跌緊落去啊？喂，擺到好嘢，因為即係之前，可能咧走主線嗰陣冇咗嗰個叫冇咗個官版啦已經。係啦，武裝勢力嚟啊！哎呀，嗰度仲有車添。好彩我帶咗武器，但係我梗係唔會同佢打啦。雖然話距離遠，但係知道至少我就咁落去都會遇到3個人。OK， 取消翻個優惠代碼先。哎呀，唔係。即係諗翻嗰次上一作嗰陣，我運緊個核彈，仲要穿過嗰啲分離主義者嗰啲嘅地頭。好啦，到啦。好安全啊，好過頭先咁樣。應該加埋呢個就可以，隻船應該得啦啩？仲有執咗咁多貨。
Well, hazardous materials notwithstanding, I see you got here in a timely fashion. At one moment, while I confirm the cargo's condition.
Oh.
The condition is remarkably good. expecting you to bring to my door. I'm on the cusp of a breakthrough, thanks to you. Let's both continue to give it our all. Go ahead and connect your Cupid.
呢度又係挑，係啦。哇！咁大個傑寶得嗰咁細忽嘅。哦，都唔算咁又，同埋頭先啱入嚟嗰陣都見到啲滑索嚟嘅，開藥而炮對敵人係啦，呢個裝喺車度嘅 ，OK， 哇呢個正喎。
At last, eh? I've been waiting for this moment for so very long. This should enable me to increase the pace of my research into new defensive solutions. As for the cargo you brought me, it's the culmination of the Phantom Smith's recent efforts. I applied a few finishing touches, and voila! I can now share with you the data for a chiral cannon. It is a devastatingly powerful weapon that can be mounted onto pickup off-roaders. You'll find it deals unparalleled damage to BTs as well as ghost mechs. Which might come in handy, since it's not just armed survivalists that have been sighted recently. It's ghost mechs too. It's hard to say, but Higgs might be up to something. So that's all the more reason to have weapons suited to dealing with his minions. Ideally, this cannon would only be effective against BTs and mechs. Unfortunately, though, such firepower is more than enough to kill any human outright, so please use it wisely.
即係唔可以攞嚟打，即係唔好攞嚟打敵人啲營地啦。
You can swap them in and out as you like when customizing your vehicles. I highly recommend using these if you're planning to tackle a snow-covered mountain. In the wake of the Death Stranding, we've been witness to all manner of new and unknown phenomena. The research team to which I belong has worked to classify said phenomena, that we might determine which can be leveraged for practical applications. The Phantom Smith is also one of our number. The two of us shared a mentor, as it happens. The man responsible for developing the navigational systems of the DHV Magellan. His influence is largely why I study vehicles and related tech. We don't yet know why ghost mechs are able to operate outside of chiral network coverage, but we do have a working theory. And if the underlying principles of this theory prove true, we can take advantage of them. Fortunately, the cargo you've brought may well hold the answers to many outstanding questions. I strongly suspect we'll make rapid progress in the days to come, meaning you can look forward to even more new and exciting creations.
好，睇埋個炮啦。
It fires chiral particles at an extremely high velocity. Its considerable size makes it impractical to carry, so we've designed it to be mounted on pickup off-roaders instead. Whilst it needs a moment to charge before it can be fired, it boasts tremendous stopping power. And it will automatically track hostile targets, allowing you to engage with ease whilst driving. Giant BTs and ghost mechs are tougher than ever these days. It's truly unfortunate, but we have no choice but to rely on weapons of this caliber. A necessary escalation to combat Higgs and his forces. But I must also reiterate that due to the destructive potential of this cannon, it should never be used where humans may be harmed.
用咗之後就要同佢收屍咁啊！我上一作都未試過殺過人啊，真係，所以未試過收屍。
I intend to look into ways of ensuring we have greater freedom of movement with our vehicles, even in dangerous areas. Any assistance you can provide would be greatly appreciated. Oh, before you go, I have a parting gift for you. A gift I was instructed to give you by my mentor. This cargo will allow you to enhance the DHV Magellan's weaponry. Per Tarman's request, I believe. I'll need some time to prepare it for transport, though. In the meantime, please avail yourself of the private room here. I'll be sure to post the order by the time you wake up. So, go on and have a good nap.
Sam, it's me. Our enemies have grown bolder and more aggressive, but I see you were all able to fend them off in the end. chiral network coverage now stands in excess of 85% across Australia. We are already seeing indications of plate gate formation in the near future as well. Just a bit more, Sam. I know you and your comrades will finish what we've started. And to prepare for what's to come, I encourage you to rest in your private room. Be advised, Sam, that I've switched this call to private mode. We need to talk about Charlie. I reviewed the contract between APAC and Drawbridge and followed the money. By doing so, I was able to confirm that funding for Drawbridge was provided by none other than Bridges. Though they used intermediaries to obfuscate the transactions, Bridget is undoubtedly the source of your patron's funds. In other words, Drawbridge cannot be considered as an independent civilian organization. Should these details come to light, your attempts to integrate Mexico and Australia into the chiral network could be misconstrued as an expansionist effort. When I tasked Drawbridge with these missions, it was under the assumption that it was a non-government operation. But I, APAC, and you yourselves may have all been deceived. I will continue to pursue this investigation for now. Take this time to rest and recover in your private room.
哇，個個都信唔過啦，已經真係除咗救作啲成員之外，真係而家好多人都信唔過。好，沖涼就 skip 咗佢算啦。應該又係瞓覺嘅啫，係咧。咦？呢、個有少少唔同喎。點解會喺深人嘅？發網定係？
Where are we?
This place does wonders for my mood.
定係有啲投影嗰啲嘅咋？其實都係喺翻嗰個乜屎嗰度。
So I thought to return here and see if I couldn't make progress with our Lou investigation.
Learn anything new?
Well, at the Motherhood's facility, we managed to confirm that Lou's original serial number was none other than BB00. And this is what I found when I attempted to search for associated records. To build the chiral network, 9 sacrificial BBs were prepared. However, the network's original design required only one. A single sacrificial BB unit, facilitating chiral communications across the entire North American continent.
原本一個但係整成9個10個咁多。
Core bridge baby, and BB00 was a lucky candidate assigned to play this role. However, Bridges subsequently abandoned the idea, their tests having failed to yield the desired results. And so it was that the model requiring multiple sacrificial BBs was ultimately adopted.
Meanwhile, Lou was placed into storage for an extended period, and for reasons yet unknown, inherited the identity of BB-28.
Records indicate that the Bridges research team was responsible for the reclassification.
Were they trying to cover up the earlier experiments by falsifying Lou's production year, perhaps? Or did Bridges have some other hidden agenda?
I'm afraid that remains unclear.
Well, we now know Lou was born 11 years ago. There may very well have been a connection with Neil.
You know, my fondness for this place isn't wholly nostalgic. It has the most delightful hot springs, you see.
Wow.
Though, truth be told, even they aren't my favorite thing about it.
喺度放閃你兩個。
If you can find the time, you should come visit.
即係立體影像。
Bones a soak.
Oh, a warm bath does sound good.
perfect treat for a weary traveler. Anyway, I'll see you aboard the Magellan.
哦，都係自己房嚟，應該立體咯。頭先投影新聞同埋嗰啲都係投影出嚟嘅啫。但係無啦啦，你點解要將我個房入面啲嘢改啲改數咧？真係。
Do you read me, Sam? This is Tarman. I've relocated my hand at last, out there on the currents, bobbing along like before. Now that our connection has been re-established, I should finally be in a position to wrap up repairs on the ship.
Hey.
That won't be enough for what's coming. We need to improve our weaponry as well. South Fort Knot is home to an exceptional researcher. It so happens that they were instrumental in the construction of this fine vessel, and they're preparing the latest and greatest weapons for our use as we speak. Just a few more hurdles, Sam. Access the South Fort Knot delivery terminal and take care of the main order for me.
而家都仲未用到住嘅，係咯，未得。嗱，我睇到呢度有單軌，呢度係公路嚟嘅，即係呢度呢度應該係礦場，但係揾到礦場唔代表佢加油，要揾到個庇護所至得，可能係支線任務啦因為就好似之前漁夫咁樣，係咯。取消晒啲點先，咁係啦，好呢度又要分翻 part 啦。